Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will take a look at one of the world's 7 wonders, the lost city of Petra. As we find out more about its history, we will try to discover what secrets it holds within. Before we continue, if this is your type of video, subscribe to our channel to watch so much more like this one. And with that, get ready to be amazed by the lost city of Petra. If you are a fan of history, you have probably heard of the lost city of Petra. It is considered a marvel in architecture because it is literally a city built into stone. In addition, it is among the list of the 7 wonders of the world, making it something worth looking at. But why would it be called the lost city? Petra is considered a mystery, a legend, and an admiration. This is especially so in architecture because there has never been such a masterpiece. Petra is an ancient city that is located in what is now Jordan. To be more specific, it is located about 150 miles south of Jerusalem and Amman, which is the capital of Jordan. It is also in the middle of Damascus, Syria, and the Red Sea. This makes it the most centralized place for commerce in the area. The city itself dates back to about the 4th century BC. However, what secrets does this city hold? The city of Petra has remained lost for hundreds of years, but it is said to have been built thousands of years ago. It mainly served as a trading post for the Nabataeans, an Arab Bedouin tribe indigenous to the region. This region is now known as southwestern Jordan. The Nabataeans accumulated a lot of wealth from living and trading in Petra. This was until a jealous Greek empire decided to attack the city in 312 BC. This attack is one of the first references to Petra in recorded history. The Nabataeans were able to fight back the Greek invaders. Their main advantage was that they were used to the mountainous landscape that surrounded the city. They used this to their advantage and were able to defeat them. In addition, the mountain walls served as a natural wall, which could not really be taken down. However, this was not the last attack Petra faced in history. The Romans also attacked Petra in 106 AD. However, the Romans forced the Nabataeans to surrender and give in. The Roman Empire immediately gained control of the city and ruled over it for more than 250 years. This was all the way to the middle of the 4th century AD. During this time, they faced an earthquake, which destroyed many of their buildings. After the earthquake, the Romans left, and the Byzantines took over the city. They controlled the town for about 300 years. When the 8th century AD began, Petra was already almost empty. It was no longer a significant place for commercial, political, or cultural activities. In addition to that, the development of technology made trading here pretty tricky, and it began to lose all the interest it had. This was around when it was abandoned and hidden in the sands. However, it was only lost to the rest of the world, not the locals. The locals were very aware of the city and its location. The Bedouin tribe, Bedou, even lived within these caves in the town. They referred to themselves as the descendants of the Nabataeans. But why keep this marvel secret? The Bedouin tribe kept this city secret from the world because they thought that if people knew that the city existed, they would all come looking for treasure. They were afraid that these explorers would end up destroying the city in the pursuit of glory. It is rumored that there is a hidden treasure in the town, but nobody knows the truth about this matter. After all, there are still some parts that are off limits to the public, such as inside the treasury. Later on the 12th of August 1812, the lost city was discovered by Johann Ludwig Burckhardt, a young Swiss explorer. When he was traveling to Cairo, he had already heard about a mysterious town that was not yet known where it was. This made him go on a hunt. However, he could not access Petra when he got to Cairo, mainly because it was closed off outsiders. Since he was so eager to find out the truth, he had to find a way to get to where the lost city was rumored to be. He came up with disguising himself as an Arab of Arab descent during his journey. He also had to lie to his guide that all he wanted to do was make an offering at the tomb. Being taken there would give him direct access to the city. Since he was not really a local, he could not spend much time in Petra. He had to use the alias Sheikh Ibrahim ibn Abdallah. It was even harder to keep his mission a secret, since he could not openly say he was looking for the lost city. After all, there was no proof of it at all. However, his discovery led to the Europeans knowing about it. Soon later, other researchers followed in his footsteps to find the city. There were a lot of drawings, but the very first archaeological research began in 1929. It has been over 100 years since it was discovered. A lot of things remain a mystery about the lost city of Petra. One of the most puzzling things is the treasury. There are many theories as to why the Nabataeans built the treasury. Some say that the treasury is where the Nabataean king was buried. Other people believe it was mainly used to store documents and was even used as a temple. Even with all these mysteries and theories, one thing is for sure. The treasury was built after Petra was already an established and prosperous city. Another question that people ask is how the Nabataeans survived without any water. Contrary to what you would think, there was plenty of water to go around. In fact, tired travelers would stop over at the city of Petra to refresh themselves and get some water before continuing on with their journey. The people who lived in Petra were experts in water-related technology. They would build cisterns, dams, tunnels, and even reservoirs that would help them collect water. With this, they even managed to live within the walls of their city, even during times of drought. When there was rain, the people would build dams and aqueducts, which would change the direction of rainwater entering the city. There was never a time that they did not have water. Petra was an important religious center. It is also thought to be the gathering place for clergy, sculptors, and merchants, among other people. The city of Petra has about 1,000 tombs, which are considered for families and entire tribes. It is rumored that the city of Petra held close to 30,000 people. However, researchers and explorers are not sure whether all these people lived inside the city or whether some of them lived in tents outside the walls. The tombs are one of the most interesting facts about this city. Even though researchers cannot determine who was buried there, they are sure that the tombs were constructed at different times in history. This is because they all have different looks. There were also no inscriptions on the graves, so there is no way to know who was buried there. Another mystery about the place is the large cubicle-shaped trucks, found almost everywhere outside the city walls. Nobody has ever figured out what exactly they were or their primary purpose. However, legend has it that these rocks contain jennies that protect the ancient capital. Nobody can really know how true that is. Since its discovery, scientists have been discovering new things year by year. In 1993, some scrolls were found that dated back to when the Byzantines ruled the city. However, the information inside them has not been able to be deciphered yet. Most recently, in 2016, a vast unknown structure, which is thought to be where the Nabataeans held ceremonial functions. However, they are still trying to figure out what exactly it was used for and, better yet, what it is. According to the archaeologists, Only 15% of the city has been discovered, and the other 85% is still undiscovered and underground. So maybe there is a hidden treasure there after all. There are so many mysteries in this place, and others are still being discovered. This has contributed significantly to making it one of the world's 7 wonders. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Let us know what you think of the lost city of Petra in the comments section below. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to do like, subscribe, and press the notification bell for future updates on more exciting mysteries. Thanks for watching. See you next time.